Welcome students. So we have studied about different properties of a magnet and we got to know from the history of the magnets that different countries like China and Greece, they had mountains which contained some black colored substance which used to attract the iron objects and which used to point towards the north direction. So we came to conclusion that that substance it attracts the substances of iron and it always points towards north direction and it was helpful in getting to know the directions. So based on those theories we got to know about the different magnetic properties or the different properties of a magnet. So we call them attractive property, directive property and attraction and repulsion property. When we talk about attractive property, the magnet has a property to attract the magnetic substances. Means magnetic substances, we discussed how many types of substances do we have? Two types, magnetic as well as non-magnetic. The substances which are attracted are known as magnetic substances and the substances like wood, plastic which are not attracted by a magnet, they are known as the non-magnetic substances. So this is the attractive property of a magnet, that it attracts the different magnetic substances towards it. They will stick to it, they will get attracted towards it, and we call it the attractive property of a magnet. So different ferromagnetic substances like iron, nickel, these substances and some metals, they get attracted towards the magnet. The all the magnetic substances basically are attracted towards any magnet. Next comes the directive property. As we studied that the substances, the black colored stones that were found in China and Greece, they used to point towards north south direction. They used to always point towards north direction, and the scientists, they studied this phenomena and they used a bar magnet. They carried out the experiment and they found out the freely suspended magnet always rests in north south direction. The end of magnet that point towards north pole, north, they call it as the north seeking end or the north pole of a magnet, and the end of the magnet which pointed towards south, it was called the south seeking end or the south pole of a magnet. So in different magnets we always found N and S written, which represent north pole and south pole of a magnet. So this is the directive property of a magnet, that it always points towards north south direction. Next comes the attraction and repulsion property. You can see the north south mentioned here. So what we got to know from the different experiments, you must also have observed while playing with toy magnets that sometime the magnet that goes away from the other magnet, while if we put it towards the different direction, then it comes in contact and it attaches with the magnet. So why does it happens? How it happens? When the poles of a magnet are brought close to each other, they exert some force on each other, and by this experiment we can say, we can take two magnets and we can put them, the north will be attracted towards south and south will be attracted towards north, but north will never be attracted towards north, it will repel each other. So this is the attraction and repulsion theory, that same repel and opposite attract.